The 6 fillies to settle into the gates, just walking around and about to come up to the line now. Rose of Shirley on the inside, standing in well with Tickle My, Talia, Petagina further out. Windsong Dancer, Sweet Mover makes the line of 6 and they're ready to go. Light is blinking. Stalls are back there racing this time. Came out in a pretty good line. After the start, Petagina showing some speed with Tickle My. Back in the middle is Talia, the inside Rose of Shirley. Windsong Dancer is going to tuck behind and Sweet Mover went around the outside of it. At the 1400 metre mark down to the first turn, Petagina will take up the lead with Sweet Mover going up second on the outside. A length further back, Rose of Shirley. 2 lengths further back, Tickle My on the inside of Talia, and 2 to Windsong Dancer, last of the 6. Into the back they go inside the 1100 metre mark, and Petagina on top. A length and a half in front of Sweet Mover, a length and a half Rose of Shirley. 1 further back in the race is Talia running 4th. A length behind it, Tickle My, and 3/4 last of all, Windsong Dancer. Coming off the back inside the 900 metre mark, and an even speed in front set up by Petagina. 2 in front of Sweet Mover, 2.5 to 3 further back, Rose of Shirley. Talia 4th the outside, 2 to Windsong Dancer, who goes up on the outside of Tickle My. Coming inside the 800 metre mark, and the leader Petagina, 3/4 Sweet Mover. 2.5 further back, Talia went to 3rd. Rose of Shirley under pressure. Windsong Dancer peeling to the outside, coming into it quickly, and 2 lengths last of all, Tickle My, but they're bunching. Inside the 400 metre mark, Petagina being tackled by Sweet Mover. A length Windsong Dancer from Talia. Back 4th under a bit of pressure, followed by in trouble there, Rose of Shirley. It got knocked over and going past it, Tickle My. Sweet Mover going to Petagina, 200 out. A length further back, Windsong Dancer running on. Sweet Mover got it set in front from Petagina, 3/4 Windsong Dancer, and with a late run pushing through now is Talia. Talia bursting through Tickle My. Tickle My's the one who got through, and Tickle My is the one who's got up to win from either Petagina or Windsong Dancer. Behind those, Talia just didn't run on. Further back, Sweet Mover knocked up in the straight, and a gap then to last of all, in trouble, Rose of Shirley on the turn. Last couple coming in. Field of 9, keen betting race, nothing between the 3 fillies, the top 2 and number 9 Bella Vita. And they're boxed and ready to run. Lights flashing on top of the gates. Comedy Court, the only runner for Peter Hayes today. Just waiting on the signal. They're all in and ready to run. Stand by for a start. Lights blinking away. Signal from behind. And they're set. Racing. A little bit slow away, Nautica, and Tina's Debut getting back after the start. Manor High Miss bounce quickly, taken on the outside by Raging Love, and Rowan Bell showing speed. Comedy Court will just ease back and pushing up Nautica after being tardy away, has got up on the inside. Nautica went through now to lead Rowan Bell. Comedy Court in the middle, and Raging Love is 4th, but out wide, a length further back, Manor High Miss from Tina's Debut. 2 to Bella Vita, 2 to Spine Tingler, and last of all With Passion. Coming down to the 700 metre mark, Nautica down on the inside, about a half length in front of Comedy Court, who's gone up on the outside from Rowan Bell, making a line of 3. Just behind them, Raging Love, the middle, Manor High Miss, and Bella Vita pulled out deep. Tina's Debut back on the inside, and 2 further back With Passion and Spine Tingler. Up to the bend, Nautica in front. Comedy Court has gone up quite comfortably on the outside to join it. Bella Vita is wide, but running on. Then Raging Love, Manor High Miss trying to get out, and Rowan Bell dropping out from Tina's Debut. Comedy Court led on the turn, a half length Bella Vita when they turn. Comedy Court slipped away, a length and a half in front now from Bella Vita. Then Manor High Miss, but Comedy Court down at the 150. She's going well for Basta today. Comedy Court racing away from Bella Vita, and Comedy Court 2.5 to Bella Vita, 2 away 3rd, Manor High Miss. Then Spine Tingler followed by With Passion and Nautica, a gap to Raging Love. Tina's Debut didn't come on, and last of all in the race is Rowan Bell. Comedy Court, comfortable win here, number 2. Steve Basta. Number 2 and 110.7. That's only 4. British Bulldog is ready. Dream Lord and Alpha Amati. Now Spirit of Hope has gone in. Night Quest coming up to its gate, gate 7, near the centre, and they look to be set to run. Yes, the field now set. Stalls are back and they're off and running. And New Kingston just got his head up shortly after the start. The other runners have bounced quickly. Irish Bulldog and also Dream Lord. And Spirit of Hope is showing some speed with beauty, and the grey Full of Rhythm is holding the fence down at the first turn. Spirit of Hope is starting to run freely just on the outside here of Full of Rhythm. Irish Bulldog went back to third and Beauty is fourth from Cosrose. Dream Lord is very deep. New Kingston further back just got its head up. Up on the outside as they come into the straight from Lucky Striker, 2 lengths Night Quest. Further back was Kittlewink, followed by Alpha Marty. Well back was Farazad, and Reindeer Rock is last of all. Now in the straight they come. Full of Rhythm leads. Cosrose was caught wide, travels up outside Full of Rhythm. With a lap to go, Full of Rhythm about a neck in front of Cosrose. Dream Lord is tracking 3 deep on the outside out of the straight. Over on the inside, Locked Away Beauty fourth. A half further back in the race then Spirit of Hope. A length and a half further back then came Lucky Striker on the inside of Irish Bulldog. 2 to New Kingston just off midfield. Outside Night Quest. 3 further back Kittlewink. Alpha Marty the inside. 2 lengths to Farazad, and last of all Reindeer Rock. They've gone to the 1500 metre mark, and where he likes to roll along in front, Full of Rhythm led nearly a length. Up second on the outside is Dream Lord after being caught wide. Third on the inside Beauty, and then Cosrose now went back to fourth. Fifth on the inside of it Lucky Striker. 2 further back Spirit of Hope. It's running sixth. The length of Night Quest. 3 deep is Irish Bulldog going around New Kingston. 2 lengths further back Alpha Marty. Then Kittlewink followed to the inside by Farazad, and last of all Reindeer Rock. 1,000 out. Full of Rhythm went down the back and led 2 lengths. Second place in Dream Lord. They're a length and a half in front of Beauty, third the fence. 2 lengths then to Cosrose fourth. A length and a half Lucky Striker. A half further back on the outside Spirit of Hope. Night Quest is tucked away. 3 deep is Irish Bulldog. New Kingston the middle. Alpha Marty the first one to peel out deep. 2 further back Reindeer Rock with Farazad, and taken to the outside Kittlewink. Starting to bunch back from where they've started inside the 800 metre mark. Full of Rhythm over a length and a half in front. Under the whip is Dream Lord second. Beauty popping off the fence now. Then Spirit of Hope, Cosrose, Alpha Marty. New Kingston back between them and getting up on the inside Night Quest. Further back in the race then came Lucky Striker, and further back Farazad. Up to the bend they race. New Kingston shuffle back and Full of Rhythm. 3/4 in front now from Beauty, a length and a half Alpha Marty, and Night Quest the inside. They've got clear of the others. New Kingston not going well, and Full of Rhythm is. It's going very well, Full of Rhythm. It's kicked away and led 3 lengths into the straight from on the outside Beauty from Alpha Marty. They're only plugging. It's 4 on the trot for this grey, and he's a gallant grey too. Full of Rhythm for Melpay all the way, wins by 3.5 from the run home. Good go for the miners, Beauty or Alpha Marty. Then Night Quest, and further back Spirit of Hope, followed by Farazad. New Kingston never really came into it from Lucky Striker. A gap then to Cosrose from Reindeer Rock. Well back was Dream Lord with Kittlewink, and tailed off as Irish Bulldog.
Racing at the Gold Coast was best.
Well, he's flying at the moment, this horse, in this sort of grade. Full of Rhythm, number 4. Melpay went to the front and just continue to roll along in front. Will be St Christophe, and they'll be set to go in race number 4 today. Waiting on St Christophe to go forward here. Plays the turf off the inside gate, a field of 7. St Christophe about to join the line. Goes in, and they're set to run. Lights blinking away. First leg of the quadrilla here in Melbourne. The signal given, and they're set now. They're off and running. They came out in a good line. Drummond Chase, one of the first to break the line, with Blaze the Turf pushing forward. Hockney away fast and is up looking for the lead on the early point. Further back, Grand Bay. Hockney can't head off the inside runner, Blaze the Turf, and Drummond Chase has now got its head in front of that pair. When they go to the first turn, it's a good battle for the front. 3 in line. It's Hockney the middle, Drummond Chase the outside, and Blaze the Turf the fence. 2 Rancho Spark, a half Grand Bay. 2 to Dominating and St Christophe, a length away last of all. Coming down the side here, still 3 across the track. Drummond Chase, Hockney the fence, the inside, Blaze the Turf. 2 to Rancho Spark, Grand Bay outside it. A length and a half Dominating and St Christophe, 4.5 covering them. At the 450 metre mark, Drummond Chase has worked hard. Blaze the Turf got up to it now, back in the middle, a neck away. As they come to the turn is Hockney, and they're about to leave the fence. And Rancho Spark's about to push up on the inside from St Christophe. Dominating dropped out, and Grand Bay to the outside. Hockney's gone. On the turn, Rancho Spark railed through. Hit the front now from out wide of St Christophe coming at it. St Christophe going up to Rancho Spark. St Christophe took the lead, rolled in a little, took the front from Rancho Spark and Blaze the Turf, and a fairly soft win here to St Christophe. A half neck Rancho Spark, 4 away third. Blaze the Turf, a gap in the race then. Drummond Chase from Grand Bay with Dominating, and Hockney, he hasn't won for a while. It might be a while before he wins another one. He's run last. St Christophe, number 1. Pretty soft wind there in 110. Now, Bangarang Brave going up to the outside, and they're set to go. Grey Regent favourite here, drawn out wide. Set to go, fifth for the day, signal given, stalls back, they're off and running. Tyaga not brilliant away, and one of the first out veering with the Grey Regent, and from the outside Instant and pushing up Blue Danzig showing great speed. They led from Gold Gun, settling from just behind those Seeking Fun, then veering two to Bangarang Brave Stenner. Tyaga's got back in the field with Dan Inkling. It's Grey Regent moving up outside Blue Danzig through the gap. 2.5 Seeking Fun third, outside it is Instant fourth. One further back in the race, Gold Gun from veering Stenner, then Bangarang Brave further back, then Tyaga back at the rear with Dan Inkling. At the turn, 350 to go, and the leader on the inside, Blue Danzig, a half in front from Grey Regent. Two to Seeking Fun, 2 lengths veering. Then came Dan Inkling, Stenner and Tyaga a fair way back. They straighten. Blue Danzig a neck in front. He pulls the whip on Grey Regent the outside. Two to Seeking Fun, and down the outside Dan Inkling. But Blue Danzig got a kick, got a length in front. Here out wide, Danzig is flying home. Dan Inkling after Blue Danzig, and Dan Inkling from last has got up to win here from Blue Danzig. Seeking Fun is third. Then further back in the race came Veering. They're followed by Stenner. Tyaga never came into it from Bangarang Brave. Grey Regent dropped out from the turn, and the last couple of Gold Gun and Instant. Dan Inkling's been a big runs come from the back of the field, number 14. Now the last two to go in are Storm Rebel and Golden Seraph in the all-white colours. The rider today, Golden Seraph, Matthew Gatt, riding out as a with no claim in the metropolitan area after losing the claim on the Wednesday at Flemington. Matthew, they're set to go and they're off and running. And out in a good line too, one of the first out, Blazing Sun near the inside, headed off New Trader early. Dacos tucks in behind, and Storm Rebel is rushing up towards the front when they settle from Mustang Red. Storm Rebel from the outside crosses over, leads New Trader. A length further back is Blazing Sun on the first turn. New Trader just had to ease. Mustang Red is fourth, a length and a half, Dacos fifth. Two further back, Count Venetian, two to go with the flow, and outside it, Golden Seraph. Into the back they go, a good even speed in front. Set up by Storm Rebel, a length and a half, Blazing Sun. 3/4 New Trader, third the fence, a length and a half, Mustang Red fourth. Two to Dacos fifth, a half outside at Count Venetian, two to go with the flow and Golden Seraph. At the 900 metre mark, and Storm Rebel on the fence, a length and a half in front. Second Blazing Sun, 1.5 then New Trader. A neck the outside fourth is Mustang Red, two to Count Venetian who went up fifth around the outside of Dacos. 2 lengths further back, go with the flow and Golden Seraph. At the 650 metre mark, Storm Rebel a half, Blazing Sun, a length and a half, Mustang Red, Count Venetian 3 deep, New Trader fifth but under the whip. Dacos went around it, two to go with the flow and Golden Seraph. At the 450, Storm Rebel 1.5, Blazing Sun is gone to second, Mustang Red, followed for the back by Count Venetian. Pulled to the outside as Dacos, but 4 lengths off them and two to go with the flow. Storm Rebel a length and a half in front of Mustang Red on the turn, the leader going well. Two further back, Dacos and Count Venetian. Storm Rebel slipped away inside the 200 though. The top weight race, 2.5, Mustang Red and then Dacos. Storm Rebel over two in front, Mustang Red trying hard. They won't get him, Storm Rebel all the way for young Rawilla. Storm Rebel on the line, a length and a quarter, Mustang Red. Two away third, Dacos, fourth, Count Venetian. Then go with the foe, a long gap in the race to Blazing Sun, New Trader, and last of all is Golden Seraph. All the way for Storm Rebel here, number 1, Brad Rawilla. Number 1, Storm Rebel. Rush straight to the front here, Brad. On the number 1, the top weight. Set them along to be Super Force. And they'll be set to go here, a field of 8. Over the 1200. Emerald of Fire ready. Box along is set. Set to run. Signal given, they're off and running. Real time's gone away with them. Emerald of Fire a little bit slow into stride. Super Force away, running out deep, landed in front, but they're pushing forward to try and head it off. It's Super Force just in front, but Pemba got up on the inside now. It is almost on terms. 2 lengths to Real Time back to third. Fourth, the inside Rustic Mist, and they're followed by Oland, then Blair, then Cat Rack, and 3 further back, Emerald of Fire, and last of all, Box Along. Off the back of the 800 now, Super Force outside Pemba. A length into Real Time, pulling its way up out 3 deep third. It's about 3/4 off the lead, just behind those Oland. Rustic Mist back on the inside of Blair, followed by Cataract. They're 5 in front of Emerald of Fire, and last of all, Box Along. At the 400 metre mark, Superforce had its head in front of Pemba. Real Time's been 3 deep the last 700 metres, going after Superforce. Oland is under pressure, and Superforce led a neck now to Real Time, and the two favourites come away on the turn. They race away from Oland. Superforce under pressure. Gouchy's looked over his shoulder on Real Time. It strides up to Superforce at the 180 metre mark. He's about to let it down. Superforce sticking with him. He goes for Real Time. He draws the neck in front, and he's starting to get the upper hand over Superforce and Real Time. Pretty smart animal. This is 1.5 length to Superforce. 4 away third, Cataract. In front of Oland, a gap on the race, Blair. Then further back, Pemba, followed further back by Rustic Mist. Coming in as Emerald of Fire, and tailed off is Box Along. Yeah, good win, number 3. Number 3, Real Time. Ridden by the Gouch, number 3. Number 2, second. Set to go now. Line is good. Stalls back, they're racing. Came out in a good line. One of the best out in Akuma with Senya Sarah near the inside. Royal Centurac and Coco out fast. Citronella just behind those, settling down, a gap of about 2 lengths early. 2 Thursday's Child, Mrs. Bentley. Further back then, No Mystery, Yangtze River. Back behind those, Perforate and 2 or 3 Musical Chimes. First turn comes up, and it's Senya Sarah with outside it, moving forward Coco. The pace is keen. They're 3 lengths in front of the early point from Nakuma. 2 to Citronella, 1 running fourth, about 3 further back, Royal Centurac. 2 further back in the race, and Thursday's Child of the 1,000. They're well strung out. Mrs. Bentley over on the inside of it, and they're 2 lengths Yangtze River, No Mystery the inside. 1.5 lengths Perforate, and 2 last of all Musical Chimes. 15 lengths first to last at the midway mark of the 800, and the leader Senya Sarah, 1.5 lengths Coco. 2 further back, third at the moment would have been Nakuma. Citronella is now moving up fourth on the outside, behind it Yangtze River. Mrs. Bentley inside, Royal Centurac. No Mystery is off the fence, and they're really starting to bunch, and going around the outside Perforate. It's Nakuma going up to Senya Sarah, and 3 out, further out is Citronella. Yangtze River wider out with further out in the track Perforate. Behind those Musical Chimes, No Mystery in front of it. Then Mrs. Bentley at Citronella and Yangtze River. Going up to Nakuma, they got a little tight, in trouble Senya Sarah, and further out on the track then Perforate, Citronella, Yangtze River turn for home together. Citronella the inside, and Yangtze River 2 lengths Musical Chimes, and Perforate. Yangtze River with its head in front of Citronella. Musical Chimes from last is lifting. Yangtze River in front, and Yangtze River takes the last to 1/2 length. Musical Chimes the next third. Citronella, then No Mystery late. Further back Perforate from Thursday's Child, Mrs. Bentley. They got right away from Royal Centurac, Nakuma. Well back in the race, Coco, and back at the tail is Senya Sarah. Yangtze River wins.